Jambo, good people, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, African Tigress from Nairobi, Kenya, here to keep you up to date with everything happening across the motherland or issues of interest to the motherland. So in case you're new here, kindly consider subscribing and tap the bell for notification so that you can always get notified whenever we are posting. A very big shout out and thanks to everybody who supports this platform on PayPal and Patreon. You too can actually become part of my Patreon family. Go ahead, let's do this. Some interesting news coming from Kenya. Recently, some few days ago, hundreds of Chinese were spotted queuing at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, ready to leave the country for various destinations in China. The Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi on Friday witnessed a mass exodus of Chinese nationals after Kenya partially opened her skies. I remember initially when there was this outbreak of COVID-19, there is a flight that landed from China. It had over 200 passengers and the Kenyan citizens were very furious. China is a safer place to be. Initially, when this broke out, a lot of people say that the ones who were actually coming to Africa, because at that time there were no cases in Africa, were actually escaping the cases or, the risk of being infected in their countries. Looks like now Africa, the cases are going high, the curve is rising, while in China, the curve has flattened. Well, time to go home now. When asked why they were leaving the country, many said they were doing so as a measure of precautions following an upsurge of the COVID-19 infections in Kenya. Majority of those who were leaving were women and children. The Chinese nationals had earlier on applied to leave the country, but their embassy had opposed the bid. This is quite interesting, keeping in mind that during the time when the infections were very high in China, none of them would have really wanted to go to China. When this video went 1st August and this was on 31st July, basically that means that this flight had already been arranged, or basically what you can say, it was a chartered flight. Well, at least the Chinese government is looking after its citizens, and that's why maybe they organized this flight for them to leave the country. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would love to know your thoughts and opinion about this in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe and share it out so that we can, reach as many people as possible. Until next time, kwaheri.